Right, everyone, out here in these cold streets again, the streets of Cincinnati, Mr. Community, most positive channel on the face of the earth. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person with a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel. We don't have to agree on everything. As long as you have a good heart. Herald number 13, that's all that matters. Channel all about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving lifesaver holistic health tips. Everything is allegedly. You should always do your own research. You got your own brain, use your own mind. On this channel, we all about herbalists over hospitals and promoting the vegan lifestyle, raw vegan lifestyle. You don't agree with that, it's okay. But that's what you're gonna get when you come to this channel. We're all about herbalists over hospitals and promoting the vegan lifestyle. If you don't agree with that, you don't have to fuss and cuss with us. You can just let us know that you don't agree with that. Let us know what you do agree with and give us some reading material. You don't have to come over here fussing and cussing because we're all about eating organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. No, we do not promote the eating of dead animal flesh. Leave the animals alone. Herald number 13. We're all about treating your body like the temple of God. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Herald number 13. We do not believe you should be putting dead animals in your body. How you doing, family? Subscribe and like. Thank you, family. God bless you. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about in the chat. You don't have to talk about what the host is talking about. You don't have to agree with the host, but you are free to come over here and just have a great time and be among some good people. All right, everyone, like I said, herbalists over hospitals, eat to live, don't live to eat, don't dig your grave with your teeth. We don't believe in eating dead animal flesh. We believe in God, a loving God, and we don't think a loving God would give life to animals and then tell us, go take life from them animals so you can have something to eat. How cruel is that? We believe if a loving God intended for us to eat animals, a loving God will have animals, will have meat grow from the soil, from the trees like fruits and vegetables. Why will a loving God give life to animals and then tell us to go take life from them animals so we can have something to eat? Ain't that kind of cruel? Why not just have meat grow from the soil and from the ground and from the trees like organic fruits and vegetables? That way animals don't have to go through no suffering. Everything with life want to sustain life. Animals want to live. Animals want to make it back to their family just like you want to make it back to your family every time you wake up to another day. Sister L. Rach, very good soul right there. Been with us for a long time. I'm doing okay, L. Rach. I'm hanging in there. Just left the grocery store. Let food be like medicine. You know, I'm always going shopping right to the organic section. I'm into holistic health, so I'm always getting organic fruits and vegetables for my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. Sister L. Rach, everyone. Whenever you see Sister L. Rach, just say, damn, well done. No matter what she's doing, just boom, well done. Sister L. Rach, very good soul. We need more Sister L. Rach's in the world. All right, everyone. God-fed fish, yeah, okay. Well, I don't believe in eating fish. I don't believe in eating nothing with life. I don't believe in eating nothing with a heart. I don't believe in eating nothing with eyeballs. I don't believe in eating nothing that got parents. And I don't believe in everything in the Bible. I believe the powers that be put some lies in the Bible because they're a bunch of demons. So I don't believe everything in the Bible is 100% true. I don't believe a loving God would give life to animals and then say, hey, go take life from that animal that I just gave life to. How cruel is that? I believe if God intended for us to eat meat and fish, God will have meat and fish grow from the ground, grow from the trees, like organic fruits and vegetables. So I would never, ever in life eat anything with life, with a heartbeat, with parents, with eyes, with nose. And I would never encourage anyone else to. But if you believe in eating like that, then go ahead, continue to eat like that, to each his own. But this channel is all about herbalists over hospitals and veganism. So that's what I'm gonna continue to promote. If you want to tell us why it is good to eat meat and healthy, feel free to give us some reading material. Give us some reading material on why it's healthy to eat meat and why it's moral to eat meat. But I would never promote that. I done had a whole bunch of people trying to tell me why it's okay to eat meat. No one never gave me a good reason to eat animals. And I never will in my life again eat dead animals. I would never eat meat again in my life. Los Angeles, this is the city of Cincinnati. Your body is the temple of God. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Stop putting death in your body. Then you wonder why you feel like death. Walking around with whole species in your body. Walking around with a pig in your body. Walking around with a horse in your body. Walking around with a cow in your body. And then wonder why you feel like death. Every time you eat, you can barely walk. Food should be fuel. Every time you eat, you can't even do nothing but go to sleep. Eating all that nasty, disgusting, dead animal flesh. Talking about this hamburger is juicy. This steak is juicy. Two things wrong with that. That is not hamburger. That is not steak. That is dead animal flesh. Call it what it is. And that is not juice coming from the dead animal flesh. That is nasty, disgusting animal fluid. Juice comes from fruits. All right, everyone, if you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, there's a documentary on YouTube called The Dominion. For absolutely free, The Dominion. You gotta be 18 years old to watch it. Man, I guarantee you, after watching 5 minutes of that documentary, The Dominion, you will never want to put ketchup on an animal butt and eat it again. It shows you everything the animals go through, all the suffering. Don't matter if it's organic, grass-fed. These animals be going through some of the most terrible experiences you can ever imagine in your life. The suffering is just unbelievable. And the diseases they be suffering from is unbelievable. And they put that diseased meat in the grocery store and you eat it. You are what you eat from your head to your feet. You eat death, well, that's what you are. The walking dead, walking around with dead animal flesh all in your body. Then wonder why you got high blood pressure, hypertension, why you're on a bunch of medication, why you're fat and out of shape. Because you're walking around with species in your body. Here go the animals right here running from you. Pew! Animals see you and they take off running. Eat to live, everyone. Don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Stop eating food because it look good, tastes good, smell good, or because it's cheap. Eat food that's good for you. If you want to be on the planet for a long, healthy time, you should say, I'm eating this food because it's good for the kidneys. I'm eating this because it's good for the heart. I'm eating this because it's good for the lungs. I'm eating this because it's good for my vision. I don't think you can say that about no meat. I don't think you can say this meat is good for my heart. It's good for my vision. It's good for my liver. It's just good to your taste buds. Check out the documentary, Holy Cow. Another animal rights idiot. No, another child of God. You almost got it right. I'm just another child of God. But because you can't come over here and have an irrational conversation, and you can't come over here and disagree without being disagreeable, because you can't come over here and say, hey, I don't agree with you, but as long as it's working for you, it's okay, but here's what I believe. Since you can't have a conversation like that, we're going to wish you nothing but the best. God bless you and your family. Herbalists over hospitals. Remember, the government don't like you. Big Pharma don't care about your health. Big Pharma is all about wealth over health. That's why they never get to the root cause of your illness. So we're giving you a little information before we kick you out. But you got to go. We only want positive people on the channel. So you got to go, family. Blah, blah, blah your ass. You got to go. All right, we got rid of that person. Let me get rid of a few more negative people because we only want positive people on the channel. You don't have to agree with everything. You don't have to agree with nothing that I say, but be civilized when you disagree. Just say, hey, if that worked for you, that's good, but here's why I think eating meat is okay. And then you tell me why you think it's okay. Give me something that you want me to read. Harold number 13. But if you come over here being negative, we'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again in life. Just like your mama, we won't miss you one bit. You know your mama don't like you being around. No one like you being around. No one like negative people. So you come over being negative, we'll just get rid of you, plain and simple. We don't kiss no one but. We don't care who you are. Harold number 13, we don't beg anyone to stay on this channel. We don't need your likes and your donations and your subscribers. We don't need none of that. Your subscriptions, none of that. Get out of here. We only want positive people. Let me get rid of a few more demons. I'm a vegan, family. I'm a vegan. Someone asked, what am I? Are you God's chosen one? I'm God's child, just like you are. You just don't know it. Probably, because you don't read and study and you ain't in touch with the spiritual side of yourself. God's chosen one. God's children. Ain't about being God's chosen one. They try to make you feel guilty when you read and study and you're all about God. Oh, you God's chosen one. No, I just believe in God. And I got a heart. See that? I got a heart. What's up, my melanated brother in Christ? Oh, right. See, that's what I'm talking about. Come over here with some positive energy. How you doing, family? You don't have to agree with everything that I say. Open chat policy. Don't you see the title of the video and say your thoughts on everything, on anything? You don't have to agree with what I talk about. You don't even have to talk about what I'm talking about. I'm all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, promoting veganism and herbalism over hospitals. If you don't want to talk about that, talk about whatever you want to talk about. Open chat policy. But every time you come to this channel, that's what you're going to get. Channel about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, herbalism over hospitals, and pro-vegan. No such thing as God's chosen. All right, go ahead and have that dialogue. Open chat policy, everyone. Let me just make sure we don't got no negative people in here. You love meat? If you love meat, then go ahead. You see, I don't got a problem with people that love meat, but I would never promote that on my channel. I'ma always be anti-meat on this channel. That don't mean that I don't want you on the channel because you eat meat, but I'm not gonna promote eating meat on this channel. Plain and simple. If you believe in eating dead animal flesh, then okay. But I don't, for moral reasons, because I don't believe in hurting animals. I don't believe in taking life from animals when I don't have to. I can survive, live a long, healthy, strong life without taking life from an animal. Nature gives us everything we need in order to be strong and healthy. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. You eat that, you'll be healthy and strong for the rest of your life. You don't need nothing from animals in order to be healthy. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. Show you everything the animals go through, all the suffering the animals go through, all the diseases the animals be having before they get to your plate and you eat that diseased meat. Ain't that much cleaning in the world. Them animals be suffering from all kind of diseases. They be living in filth. They be using the bathroom on each other. And then the meat industry clean it up, put it in the store, and you eat it. Then you wonder why you always in the hospital, why you overweight, why you got hypertension, high blood pressure, and lupus and cancer. Another great documentary to watch, if you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, is a documentary called What the Health. Free on YouTube, What the Health. If you just can't stop biting animals in the butt, if you can't stop putting the ketchup on animals and calling it food, go watch those two documentaries. The Dominion, free on YouTube, and What the Health. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Your body is the temple of God. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. You know, a loving God would never give life to animals and then tell you, go take life from that animal that I just gave life to so you can have something to eat. A God, why not just have meat grow from the soil and from the trees, like organic fruits and vegetables, instead of having the animals suffer? Sometimes you just gotta do a little critical thinking. Think outside the box. Ain't nothing wrong with thinking differently than everyone else as a result of reading and studying and meditating. God put us in the Garden of Eden. God did not put us in a slaughterhouse of Eden. Eat food that comes from plants and not from a plant, not from a factory. Good salad. Take your butt to a salad bar. You see that right there? Take your butt to a salad bar. Eat food that's good for you, not just good to you. When you go to the store, you should read the ingredients also. When you come across big old words you never saw in your life, you need to put that so-called food item back on the shelf. That is not food. That's death dressed up like food. The healthiest food don't got no ingredients, organic fruits and vegetables, just seeds. But if you're not ready to go meatless because you're just not strong enough, you can still eat meatless dishes out there. They got meatless hamburger, meatless chicken nuggets. They even got meatless fish, meatless breakfast sausages, meatless rib tips. You don't have to eat dead animal flesh, everyone. Leave the animals alone. The animals are getting revenge on you. You're eating the animals and then you end up with cancer and lupus and overweight. Animals getting revenge on you and you don't even know. All right, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals. Stop treating your body like a pet cemetery, putting dead animals in your body. Your body is the temple of God. Treat it as such. Be mindful of what you put in your body. Read the ingredients when you go to the grocery store. Read the ingredients like this person reading right here. This is how you should be reading the ingredients. When you come across big old words you never saw in your life, you need to put that so-called food item back on the shelf. The longer the ingredient list, the more unhealthy the food is. The ingredients should be real easy to recognize. Everything should be organic, 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 organic. Quit eating like these people want you to eat. The reptilians, the government. This is how the government look behind closed doors. And they want you to look just like them. When you get done eating meat, this is how you feel and this is how you end up looking. In your body. You got cows in your body, you got pigs in your body, you got horses in your body, donkeys in your body, chicken in your body. And you end up looking like this. All what you eat from your head to your feet. By the way, these are the real people that run the world from behind closed doors, the reptilians. If you're not familiar with reptilians, go look that up. There's a movie made in the 80s starring the late wrestler Rowdy Piper called They Live. That should be a documentary, not a movie. If you want to know who really run the world from behind scenes, go watch the movie They Live. And also go watch videos by David Icke, I-C-K-E, davidicke.com. If you want to know the truth, if you're not afraid of the truth. A lot of people can't handle the truth. What do I eat after eating organic? I'm still hungry. You're still hungry, then you keep eating. That's plain and simple. You're hungry, you keep eating. I don't know who told you organic food won't get you full. So apparently you're not eating enough organic food. You keep eating till you get full, plain and simple. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. And then if you want to go outside the organic fruits and vegetables, there's a million organic fruits and vegetables that you can eat that will get you full. However, you still can eat organic wild rice. All kind of organic meals out there that can get you full. I'll give you the name of some people that show you how to make healthy food coming up, like I do every time. All right, everyone. All right, I wanted to get that out the way because every time I talk about that, the chat seems to go crazy, and I don't got time to be dealing with crazy people. So I be thinking, if I talked about it early in the video, maybe I could get the topic out there, still have it on the video before a bunch of crazy people come and hear me talk about it and have me arguing about eating meat and not eating meat through the whole live stream when I want to touch on other things. All right, everyone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Stop eating food just because it look good, tastes good, smell good, or because it's cheap. Eat food that's good for you. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Go to Amazon, type in raw nuts, include that in your diet. Raw Brazil nuts, very good for breast health. All the women worried about breast cancer. 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. I never heard anyone say meat is good for breast health. 5 raw Brazil nuts a day, very good for breast health. They also have other health benefits, good for men and women. Raw cashews, raw almonds, raw walnuts, include that in your diet. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, very good for the heart. Anyone out there with some heart problems? Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, very good for the heart. Hurl number 13. You can find all these on Amazon. Amazon sells everything these days. Flax seeds and chia seeds, include that in your oatmeal and your smoothies. Eat to live, everyone. Don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. No one should be willing to die over meat. If you can walk around and you're still healthy and strong, you're not fat, you're not suffering from diabetes and lupus and cancer, if you're not on a bunch of prescription medication and you eating meat, well, hey, if that's your choice, keep eating it. I don't eat meat for moral reasons. I don't believe in taking life from animals if I don't have to. And I just know, for me, eating organic fruits and vegetables is what make me feel the best. Make me healthy and strong. Who you gonna rob today? The Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the satanic government, the same people that robbed you of your mind and they dumbed you down through a corrupt educational system so now you can't have a logical, intelligent conversation. The same people that robbed you of your mind, I'm gonna get revenge for you. That's what I'm gonna rob. I'm gonna rob the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13th satanic bloodline, the hidden hand, the secret government, the satanic masons that dumbed you down. I'm getting revenge for you. So thank me. All right, everyone, the most positive channel on the face of the earth, all about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless and the children to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money, just our way of making something out of nothing. We got several videos where you can witness that for yourself, turning trash into cash. Go watch them short videos. On them short videos, you can see us out here doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Sometimes there'll be elderly people out here that need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos and you're not an ignorant person that come to a positive channel talking ignorant, you come to the right channel. We're all about positivity. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race, as long as you're a good person. As long as you believe in working hard at exposing this satanic empire that we're living under. Working hard don't mean working for a corporation that don't care about you. Working hard means finding your spiritual reason for living, getting out here in the community, helping out your fellow human being that's on hard times, and exposing this corrupt system that we live under. That's working hard. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. You wasn't born to get the best years of your life to corporate America. You got to get out of the matrix, get out of the rat race, find your real reason for living. God is your boss, not these heartless people at these corporations. J-O-B, just over broke. The jobs give you just enough money for you to keep coming back year after year, giving the best years of your life to corporate America like a fool, when you should be giving them years to God and to your family. Paycheck, paying to keep you in check. You can't talk like this on these corporation plantations. You can't talk about Big Pharma being corrupt. You can't talk about corruption in the government, corruption in the meat industry. On these jobs, they will tell you, nope, you're not here for intelligent conversation. You're here to make money and barely get by. And you better go along with that because we're paying to keep you in check. Paycheck, paying to keep you in check. How you doing, marvelous Jesus? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health, family. Open chat policy, everyone. Feel free to talk about what you want to talk about. If you got a business you want to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see all good people doing so good in life that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. You got to get up out of that rat race. Get out of the matrix. Find your real reason for living. You are larger than corporate America. You're larger than a paycheck. You are larger than $930 million. You're larger than money, everyone. Don't conform to the ways of this world. Find your real reason for living. You too, thank you, family. We're all about positive vibes over here. We don't have to agree on everything. You can disagree with everything that I say as long as you disagree in a civilized manner, and you can give me something to go read. You can say, hey, Mr. Community, I don't agree with what you're saying, but hey, long as you're a good person, it's okay. You keep thinking like that. But here's what I think. And then tell me what you think. You got something you want me to read? Tell me what it is. I'll go look it up. But if you come over here being negative because you've been raised by a bunch of heathens and you're uncivilized, you don't know how to have critical conversations because you've been dumbed down by the government and a corrupt educational system, we're going to delete you. May you call me your brother in Christ. As long as you're sincere, absolutely. If you believe in Christ and you really follow Christ, and if Christ make you a better person, absolutely. Whatever makes you a better person. If following Christ make you a better person and you sincere to that, yes, you can call me your brother in Christ, absolutely. We got to come together, look out for each other. Stop arguing over religion, politics, spirituality, and race. Concentrate on what we have in common. Do we have a good heart? Do we want to see humanity doing good out here? Then you focus right there. We don't have to have the same religion, political views. You know what being mature is? Being mature is saying, I don't agree with nothing that this person say, but I could tell this is a good person. So I like this person. See, that's being mature. All right, everyone. We welcome everyone to the channel, like I said. Channel devoted to putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. Urban is over hospitals, it's not even close, but you should always do your own research. The Bible says, my people gonna pass away from a lack of knowledge. God don't like ignorance. That's why you got to read and study. Unfortunately, a lot of people put mindless entertainment over reading and studying and education. That's why when it's time to make life and death decisions, a lot of people make the wrong decision because they choose mindless entertainment over education. Don't make that mistake. This is the information age. No excuse to be dumber than a box of rocks. So much information out here. It's telling you information, how you can heal from chronic illnesses, how you can prevent yourself from ever coming down with a chronic illness. So much information out here. You just gotta seek the truth. Read, study, educate yourself. Always choose education over entertainment. New sub from England. All the way from England. All right, family. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Open chat policy. Anything you want to share with us. What's going on in England? Any corruption going on over there in England that we should know about? Feel free to let us know what's going on. All the way from Alaska. Feel free to talk to us about everything that's on your mind. Don't feel like you have to hold back. You can talk about anything on this channel. We ain't here to judge anyone. This is an open chat policy. Feel free to talk about anything that's on your mind. We go live to give positive people a positive platform where you can unwind after a long day. Feel free to express yourself without being judged or trolled. If you got a YouTube channel that you're trying to grow, feel free to promote your YouTube channel. If you got a business you're trying to grow, feel free to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see good people doing good in life. We want to see you get up out of the rat race. You should not be spending more time at your job than you do at home with your family. You should not be spending more time with your co-workers than you do with your loved ones. That is nothing to be proud of. Walking around saying, I work so hard, I don't hardly ever see my family. That is not something to be proud of. You should be spending more time with your loved ones than you do with your co-workers. Life is short, life is fragile. Today isn't promised, tomorrow isn't promised. Make some beautiful memories with your loved ones. Get outside in nature. Find your spiritual reason for living. Connect with people out here. You see someone on hard times, help them out as much as you possibly can. If you can't help them out financially, just talk to them, smile at them. Give them a hug. Humanity got to come together, start looking out for each other. May Blue Eyes, one of our regular family members right there, very good soul, that get it. May Blue Eyes, also my Facebook friend. Hope you're having a beautiful day, May Blue Eyes. We need more May Blue Eyes in the world. Life is short, everyone. I know from experience. Hugs, hugs, thank you, May Blue Eyes. I got a lot of loved ones that I thought would be here forever, or at least be here for longer than 40 years and 50 years. A lot of my loved ones are no longer here. A couple years ago, my best friend passed away at the age of 49. Uh-oh, we got the music booming. Let the music go by before I finish talking. Fruits and herbs and nuts. That's medicine right there. That's real medicine. Fruits, herbs, and nuts. That is medicine. Let food be thy medicine. Fruits got flavonoids that kill cancer cells and build the immune system. Vegetables got chlorophyll that kill cancer cells and build the immune system. Fruits, nuts, make sure it's all raw and organic. They got all the things your body needs in order to build a strong immune system and fight off chronic illnesses. Hey, dude, how you doing, family? Open chat policy. Feel free to talk with each other. You don't just have to talk with the host. Appreciate everyone hitting the like button, the subscribe button, supporting positive content. This is the city of Cincinnati, channel devoted to putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving, holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. But you should always do your own research. Read, study, educate yourself. Be open to other people's perspectives, but always do your own research. I know for many years of reading, studying, and meditating, seeing what the Bible says about health, Revelation 22, verse 2, the leaves are for healing, the herbs are for healing, not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. So I know for many years of reading and studying that it's herbalists over hospitals. But now I know from experience, because a lot of my loved ones, like a lot of people in the world, all the way from Hong Kong. How you doing, family? Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Hong Kong. I know from experience that eating organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs is the best way to go to maintain health. I know that it's herbalists over hospitals, from reading and studying, getting in touch with certified herbalists that's taking people off of their deathbeds that thought they have no hope left. Three Brazil nuts. Absolutely. But now I know that it's herbalists over hospitals, because a lot of my loved ones that did not know you could be healed from any chronic illness. There's a herb on the planet for every chronic illness. There's a herb on the planet for every chronic illness. In 2025, you should be passing away from chronic illnesses. In 2025, you shouldn't be running to big pharma to be treated for chronic illnesses. Too much information out here. The Bible says in the last days, knowledge shall be in abundance. We're living in that time right now thanks to the internet. Thanks to the internet, there's so much information out here at your fingertips. All you have to do is look up intelligent stuff instead of looking up mindless entertainment. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life, plain and simple. Education over entertainment. A lot of my loved ones did not know that. Like a lot of people in the world, they came down with symptoms, and against my advice, they ran to the hospital. Big mistake. I'm telling you now, you've been in a car accident. Go to the hospital. You don't need an herbalist if you've been in a car accident. Not right away, anyway. If you've been assaulted, go to the hospital. If you are in extreme pain, go to the hospital. But if you just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you're in no pain, relax, breathe. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Work with your body, not against your body. When you cough, when you sneeze, even when you get a tumor, that's your body way of trying to heal itself. That's your body way of detoxifying itself. Don't punish your body for doing its job. When you run to the hospital and get medication because you're coughing and sneezing, or because you got a tumor. Don't you know a tumor is your body way of taking all that bacteria in your body and putting it in your lymph node so it won't get in your bloodstream and take your life? That's all a tumor is. And you can get rid of that tumor by changing your lifestyle, by exercising, by going raw vegan, and keeping your stress level down. Tumor will go away. You got to educate yourself, everyone. Learn the truth. Read, study. Keep an open mind. The truth is out here in 2025. God gave you a good machine. Junk fuel is how you destroy the machine. Right on, Eddie. Eddie, is you okay? Is you okay, Eddie? Keep talking health. You can get love by giving. Absolutely. I love giving. That's why the channel devoted put spotlight on the homeless crisis. I love getting out here and helping out the homeless and people on hard times. All right, everyone. Herbalist over hospitals, like I said, you can be healed from any chronic illness. You just got to do your research. Read, study, educate yourself. I got a lot of family members that did not know that, and they ended up passing away. My best friend passed away a couple years ago at the age of 49. So young. I talked to him Saturday. By Sunday, he was gone. After that, a whole bunch of other friends and family members started coming down with chronic illnesses and passing away back to back. So I'm out here with a heavy heart. It's a miracle that I'm still out here, because I got so many loved ones that done passed away. And it's still happening right now today. So many loved ones that passed away because they did not know they could be healed from a chronic illness without running to the hospital, without taking prescription medications with harmful side effects. I got so many loved ones that's in nursing homes, bedridden. We got to do better. We got to read and study, educate ourselves. My loved ones had symptoms. Before they went to the hospital, they was on no medication. They was feeling good. Their internal organs was working. They just wanted to go to the hospital to be diagnosed. Against my advice, they went to the hospital. They was on no medication. After being in the hospital for about a month, all that changed. My loved ones ended up on 1,000,001 prescription medications with harmful side effects. My loved ones lost the ability to walk and talk, to chew solid food. The hospital medication had my loved one talking crazy. All this as a result of not knowing that you can be healed holistically from any chronic illness. It is imperative that you read and study and educate yourself. I stayed in that hospital with my loved ones for about a month, and I saw up close and personal how terrible hospitals are when it comes to treating people for chronic illnesses. All the terrible side effects from the medication, all the mistakes that was being made. I felt like I was on a prank show. These nurses and doctors was making so many mistakes. I thought this had to be a joke. And my loved one ended up passing away, not from the chronic illness. My loved one ended up passing away from the damage that the hospital medicine did. Ain't that something? My loved one ended up passing away from heart failure, kidney failure, all caused by hospital medication. And the hospital admitted it. They say that's just where we at right now in science. Unfortunately, that happens. That's what the doctor said. Can you believe that? You go to the hospital to be treated. Instead of treating you, they end up costing you your life. That's why it's mandatory that you take your health into your own hands. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick, quite frankly. Hospitals are big pharma. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. They get all kind of kickbacks from these surgeries. Every time you take these prescription medications, they get all kind of kickbacks. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. A cured patient is a lost customer. I'm gonna say that again. A cured patient is a lost customer. With them, it's all about health over wealth. They don't care about you getting well. They want to make you a patient for life. They want to make you a customer for life. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. Then I graduated to being a vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan, eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. I haven't been to the hospital for a chronic illness in over 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you, plain and simple. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. You can be healed holistically, ain't no doubt about it. You can be healed from organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs 100%. Stop taking medical advice from people with good intentions, but they are extremely ignorant when it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses. Friends and family members. They want the best for you, but they are extremely ignorant when it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. Friends and family members that's just as sick as you are, trying to tell you what to do to be healthy, can't keep themselves healthy. They've been diagnosed with chronic illnesses we never heard of in our life. We got to go Google it. They walking around with all their teeth missing from eating processed food and drinking fluoride water. They're overweight from eating dead animals that have been shot up with fluoride and antibiotics. As a result, they suffer from hypertension, high blood pressure, lupus, and cancer. They got just as many doctor appointments coming up as you, but trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. They've been diagnosed with just as many chronic illnesses as you, but trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. In a medicine cabinet, they got just as many prescription medications with harmful side effects as you, but trying to tell you what to do to be healthy, can't keep themselves healthy. They walking around with one foot in the grave, half dead. Matter of fact, already dead, just too damn lazy to lay down. Why would you take medical advice from someone that's just as sick as you are? Fat, snagger-tooth, overweight, on a bunch of prescription medication, and they telling you ignorant stuff like, do everything the doctor tells you to do. That's what I do. Newsflash, that is not working for you. Have you looked in the mirror lately? Take your health into your own hands, everyone. You're dealing with a chronic illness. Go find someone that's in great health. Pick their brains. Find out what are they doing to maintain great health. Apply that to your life. See if it worked for you. If it don't work for you, I tell you what will, and that's going raw vegan until you are completely healed. That means eating nothing but organic fruits, raw vegetables till you are completely healed. Nature's superfoods. Fruits got flavonoids that kill cancer cells and build up the immune system. Vegetables got chlorophyll that kill cancer cells and build the immune system. That's why when you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need to go raw vegan. You need to go crazy on organic fruits and vegetables. You need to juice all day, every day. You need to eat as much fruit as you possibly can, but eating fruit will get you full before you get all the proper nutrients in your body. That's why you need the juice. Try to juice 13 times a day. You can drink more than you can eat. You need to go crazy on organic fruits and vegetables until you are healed. And normally take the body 6 to 8 months to heal from a chronic illness once you go raw vegan. If you're in real bad shape, it may take you longer than 6 to 8 months. If you went to the hospital and you let the hospital pump you up with prescription medications with harmful side effects and do all kind of crazy surgeries, it's gonna take you longer than 6 to 8 months to heal. Trust the process. Trust the process is worth it. Your life is worth it. I'm telling you now, go raw vegan till you are healed. You will be healed. No cheat days, no shortcuts, no vegan food, no vegetarian food. No, it's my birthday, so let me have a vegan burger. You stay completely raw vegan until you are completely healed. That's what I try to tell my loved ones that did not know this. They went to the hospital and took all that prescription medication and slowly but surely passed away. So I'm out here with a heavy heart. I'm missing so many of my loved ones. On top of that, I got a bunch of ignorant so-called friends and family members. When our loved ones was battling for their life, so-called friends and family members that was homeless, a loved one that's battling for their life, let these ignorant so-called friends and family members stay in their house while a loved one is battling for their life in the hospital, while I'm there with my loved one. These so-called friends and family members are in our loved one's house because they're homeless, and they're going through our loved one's personal information. Got their hands on our loved one's insurance policy. Got their nasty, disgusting hands on our loved one's passwords. And they decide to commit a federal crime by messing with our loved one insurance. They decide our name ain't on the insurance policy, so we're gonna rearrange that so we can get some money once our loved one pass away. How low down can you be? Then on top of that, they come to the hospital after doing that, smiling in our loved one's face, like they really want our loved one to get better, knowing darn well you ready for our loved one to pass away so you can cash out like the low down, nasty, disgusting demon you are. When you worship money, there's no limit to how low you will go for the dough. Make sure that you got people around you that love you for you and not for what they can get from you. Some of your so-called friends or family members can be your worst enemies. So don't think just because someone is your family that you're obligated to love them and support them. If they are low down, nasty, disgusting human being, you treat them as such. So-called friends or family members can be your worst enemy. Strangers that you're just now meeting can become some of your best allies in this thing called life. Judge people based on their hearts and not their relationship to you. All right, everyone, the city of Cincinnati. We do mix in a little entertainment on the channel, everyone. Although the channel is about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tips, urban over hospitals, about supporting entrepreneurs, supporting good people. The channel is about bringing you community news, about bringing you better food and better life, by encouraging you to be particular what you put in your body. But we do mix in a little entertainment because we know people love to be entertained. The world can be coming to an end and people gonna say, make me dance, make me twerk before the world blow up. So we do mix in a little entertainment. A couple years ago, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert on this channel. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert. We brought you the All-American Rejects live in concert. We brought you Third Eye Blind live in concert. I hope your third eye isn't blind, by the way. Activate your chakras. Stimulate your pineal gland by reading and studying. We brought your Third Eye Blind live in concert. We brought your R&B acts, Sunshine Anderson live in concert. We brought you Michelle Lay live in concert, Karen White live in concert. So we do mix in a little entertainment. But the main focus is to put a spotlight on the homeless crisis and get a life-saving holistic health tip and support one another. Appreciate everyone hitting the like button, the subscribe button, supporting positive content. And by the way, this is an old phone. So if the phone shut down, which you normally do twice every time I go live, I just got to hit the reboot button and we'll be right back. I don't pretend to be something that I'm not. I am not rich. Like a lot of people, I'm struggling to get by. I keep it real. I am who I am. The little money that I do have, I'm spending that money on organic fruits, raw vegetable nut seeds and herbs, juicers and blenders, air purifiers. I'm into holistic health. Let food be thy medicine. I got a lot of loved ones that's dealing with health issues, and I'd rather invest my money into the health of my loved ones that's battling for their lives as opposed to spending my money on a new phone. So if the phone shut down, it's old. Until I get a new phone, we just got to deal with it. If you want to help me get a new phone, God bless your soul. You can donate to the channel. You can donate to the channel in several ways. Every time we go live, you can donate to the PayPal H Taylor 509 HTAYLOR 509. You can donate by way of super chat, super like. You can buy super thanks. You can donate to the cash out. $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Cash out $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Because that's who I am. I'm a Mr. that's helping the homeless as much as I possibly can. More importantly than just donate so I can get some new equipment, that don't really mean nothing. You should donate if you want to see us out here giving away organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs to the homeless and to the people dealing with chronic illnesses, educating them about herbalism and a holistic lifestyle. That's why you should donate to the channel. How cool would it be for you to come on here and see me going around to different homeless camps, going around throughout the community, giving away organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs to the people suffering from homelessness and chronic illnesses. You can make that happen by supporting the channel. Power to the people. If you can't afford to donate to the channel, don't worry about it. We know about hard times. The channel is monetized. So you can support the channel simply by hitting the like button, the subscribe button, the share button, spread the word about the channel, viewing all our videos, letting the videos play over and over and over. The more likes we get, the more views we get, the more funds we can generate. The more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with chronic illnesses and homelessness. We got to be the change that we are looking for. Real change is going to come from the people, not from the system. We got to quit complaining about how corrupt the world is, how negative the world is, but not supporting positive people. Always complaining, the world is so negative. But we watch negative TV shows, we listen to negative music, creators on your door in the form of something negative happening. Then we want to complain about how negative the world is and ain't no one to make things better. You want to make things better, you got to get active. When you come across someone trying to do something positive, support them. Support positive content creators. It's not easy to put out positive content in a world that craves negativity. They just want negative everything. Negative music, negative reality shows, negative content creators. But I refuse to sell my soul to get a lot of likes and donations and subscriptions. I'm going to keep it positive no matter what. I'm a positive person. I ain't selling my soul for likes and donations. But we need to support positive people. If you got an activist in your community that's doing something positive, show them some love, support them. Don't just sit there and root them on and cheer them on. Support them as much as you possibly can. A lot of activists in the community got a lot of great ideas, but they don't got the funding to make them ideas reality. We got to uplift each other and support each other, take care of our own community, take care of one another that got good hearts and good intentions. And if you're doing something positive that needs support, every time I go live, feel free to let everyone know what you're doing and how we can support you. If you're on hard times, every time you come to this channel, put your pride to the side. If you're on hard times, feel free to share your Cash App, your PayPal. Feel free to ask your fellow human being for some help. Let us know what you're going through. Put your pride to the side. You may find your biggest blessing on this channel. Feel free to share your Cash App and your PayPal if you're on hard times. If someone donate to you and not to this channel, I don't care. As long as you're doing something positive with the donation. Real change gonna come from real people coming together, looking out for each other, uplifting each other, and supporting each other. All right, everyone, humanism over capitalism. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. That's our mentality on Mr. Community. We know that's not reality, but we gonna keep putting it out there in the universe until it be. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Ain't nothing to debate about. You got a heart or what? Human beings need shelter. Shelter is a necessity. Shelter should be absolutely free. When it's freezing like this, people need a warm place to call home. When it's extremely hot out here, people can have heat strokes. People deserve a decent place to call home absolutely free. Now, if you want a mansion with 20 million rooms like these ignorant celebrities, you should have to work for that. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home absolutely free. No one should be out here freezing like a lot of people are out here. Homeless people all over the place. Homeless camps all over the place. Unbelievable. Humanism over capitalism. Food should be absolutely free. Not nasty, disgusting food, not meat, not processed food, not junk food, not soda pop. Food that comes from nature. Nature gives us everything we need in order to sustain life. Nature gives us everything we need for absolutely free. All we have to do is tend to the land, take care of the land, and the land will take care of us. Grow organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. All that should be absolutely free. Nature give it to us for free. How you gonna violate nature? Take things nature give us for free, put pesticides on it, then put it in the store and charge us for it. They ain't got the nerve to say, in God we trust over dollar bills. But if you trust in God, then why not make sure all of God's children have a decent place to call home and decent food? Don't worry about the economy collapsing because you trust in God, remember? Take care of God's children and you trust that God will take care of you. See, that's the mentality of people that really believe in God. But the powers that be, they don't believe in God. We're going to get to that later on. The powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13th satanic bloodline, the Hidden Hand, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, satanic Masons. These are some hardcore satanic secret society members, everyone. That's why they can poison the food supply, the water supply, put chemtrails in the sky to damage your immune system without batting an eye. They don't care about humanity. These are reptilians. These are demons from other dimensions. Life is stranger than fiction. This is spiritual warfare, whether you believe it or not. The Bible told you, you're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places. We are involved in spiritual warfare. There's a war on for your soul, whether you believe it or not. Now I'll give you 3 examples real fast. The powers that be let you know how satanic they are all the time. They let you know through secret little languages. They let you know in their TV commercials, their movies, their music. They pay these entertainers to make satanic music. They let you know in their holidays. Let's get right to it. If you unscramble the word Santa, you're looking at it right here. If you unscramble the word Santa, what do you get? Satan. And they both run around dressed in red. Oh, some feelings gonna get hurt today. You unscramble the word Santa, to get Satan, and they both run around dressed in red. Not a coincidence. God spelled backwards is dog. Because these satanic secret society members, they worship Satan. They have no respect for God. They disrespect God every chance they get. In their eyes, animal is a god. God is an animal. The word holy, like Holy Bible. Let's spell that word. H-O, stop right there. H-O, whole, L-Y, lie. Whole lie. Trying to convince you that the Bible is a whole lie. See how disrespectful they are? How satanic they are? The powers that be know this is spiritual warfare. This is God versus Satan. It's not black versus white, not Republican versus Democrat, not rich versus poor. This is spiritual warfare, whether you want to believe it or not. The powers that be, they know that. They got us out here arguing over race and religion and who taking our jobs. Meanwhile, they're taking your soul. There's a battle for your soul. They're trying to turn you against God, have you participate in their satanic rituals, acknowledge their God through your subconscious, and disrespect God subconsciously. God spelled backwards is dog. How disrespectful. Trying to convince you the Holy Bible is a whole lie. Because they know the only real power you have against them is the power of God. This is spiritual warfare. You can't compete with the satanic empire using weapons. They got the dumbed down military that would do anything the government tell them to do. They got the dumbed down police department that would do anything the military tell them to do. We try to rise up against the satanic empire, and they call in the National Guard and the police. They think they being patriotic. They come and suppress us, not realizing that the powers that be is just using them as puppets. They also poisoning their food and their water supply, putting chemtrails over their heads that's damaging their immune system also. If you're not familiar with chemtrails, go to YouTube, type in chemtrails. This is the information age. You can look up everything. Type in Alex Jones, talk about chemtrails. Type in the singer Prince, talk about chemtrails. Type in activist Dick Gregory, talk about chemtrails. So much information about chemtrails. This is spiritual warfare, everyone. The word live, spelled backwards, is evil. Not a coincidence. The word lived, spelled backwards, is devil. Not a coincidence. Recreation. What do you do for recreation? What do you do for fun? You better break that word down. Recreation, to destroy creation, to wreck creation. This is what they're doing to your subconscious all day, every day, without you realizing it. Putting negative messages into your subconscious because they want you vibrating at a very low frequency. It's easy to control dumbed down people. And they figure you too dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated from a corrupt government, from a corrupt educational system, to recognize what they're doing. They figure you too preoccupied with all the hardships of life to pay attention to what they're doing to your subconscious. That's why they want you stressing over money and bills all day, every day. So you can't participate in this spiritual war. Because when we turn towards God, this battle is over. The powers that be know that Satan, their God, can't compete with our God. Satan is way more powerful than God. However, God only helps those that help themselves. So if you ignore God, God will ignore you. If you don't believe in God, God won't believe in you. You don't make no attempt to get to know God, God will not go out of God's way to make God's presence known to you. You're an atheist, God will give you a reason to be an atheist. God will move on to someone else that believe, that have an open mind, that's willing to give God an opportunity to present that beautiful force known as God. You take one step towards God, God will take several towards you. But if you disrespect God and don't make no effort to get to know God, then God won't make no effort to be involved in your life. You will walk around being an atheist for a reason. You will have no clue that God exists, because God is not making God's presence known to you. We need God. God don't need us. Read, study, educate yourself. This is spiritual warfare. Check yourself. You dare say Satan is way more powerful than God? Anyone that says that is a fool. God is way more powerful than Satan. It's not even close. All right, everyone. Sometimes I can't see the comments. You're free to live however you want to. Happy Christmas. How you doing, family? We need to change everything. Good people in power. All right, Rick James, we about to get rid of you, family, because you can't come over here having a positive conversation. So we want you to eat to live, choose herbalists over hospitals. Don't let this cold world make you cold. But since you coming over here being negative, we're going to get rid of you. We only want positive people on the channel. You got to go. Rick James, Trick. You got to go, Rick. Rick James got to get up out of here. All right, we got rid of Rick James. Say ye the children, that's my job. I work for God. You work for corporate America. You chase money, I chase God. I chase the truth. There's a difference. They're not like us. They're not like us. You caught up in this worldly world. I'm all about God. We're not alike. Free houses, you think that's funny? You're on the verge of getting up out of here also. But you don't like capitalism, so how can I donate? All right, let me explain that to you. I'm not telling you to donate so I can enjoy capitalism. I'm telling you to donate so we can get this economic pressure off of the backs of the people. A lot of people can't concentrate on their spiritual reason for living, reading and studying, because they're caught up in a system where they're stressed out over money and bills. So if you donate, guess what? We're going to get that economic stress off of their backs. And now we're going to tell them, you have no reason not to read and study and find your spiritual reason for living. That's why we say donate, family. It ain't that hard. Thought you was coming up, thought you was saying something smart. Got your priorities right. Thank you, family. Prison Planet. Welcome to the Prison Planet. Absolutely. Get the electrolytes, eat less food. You can't just give away houses. I ain't talking about just give away houses. Give away somewhere proper and decent for people to live. I don't care if it's an apartment. Humanism over capitalism. And I'm telling you right now, the God I believe in, you can do anything. If you do something in the name of God, ain't nothing impossible when it comes to God. You let this system convince you that you can't just do something. With God, you could do anything. If we choose to do something in the name of God, we can do anything. And I'm telling you now, you can make sure no one is homeless in the name of God. Take care of God's children and God will take care of you. If you don't believe that, then that's on you. But I know through God, anything is possible. So you ain't gonna convince me that it's impossible to make sure no one is homeless. You're gonna have to go take that to someone else. I know that's very possible, that you can make sure no one is homeless out here. All right, almost outside. You almost outside. So you better be for taking care of the homeless. You almost outside according to your name. All right, we wish you nothing but the best. Let me get back to what the channel is all about before the phone shut down. We welcome everyone to the channel, everyone. If you want to give us some information, give us some good information, give us something to read. And we don't have to agree on everything. Just make sure that you're being respectful. Watch a documentary called Tents. Yeah, you don't have to give people houses, you give people tents. You can do all kinds of creative stuff to make sure everyone is living comfortable. All right, everyone, no one should be homeless. I'm gonna say that again. All human beings should have a decent place to call home absolutely free. You can't put money value on human life. There's no way you should say if you don't got money, you don't got a job, you don't deserve to have a decent place to call home. That is evil. All humans deserve a decent place to call home. Humanism over capitalism. Water should be absolutely free. How you gonna charge human beings for water? How demonic can you be? And they ain't talking about nasty fluoride water with all kind of chemicals in it. Alkaline water, spring water should be absolutely free. Humanism over capitalism. We got to change this system, everyone. Changing the system isn't easy, but it is possible. Don't let anyone tell you that changing the way this world is set up is impossible. They want you to think that. No one has to be homeless. If we come together, we can make sure that everyone have a decent place to call home. That is not impossible. Quit letting people crush your dreams, telling you stuff is impossible. No, it's not. All right, everyone. I'm about to give you the name of some. All right, Ramp. How you doing, family? Yes, sir. You doing okay? You ain't having no luck out here? What's up, my man? That's my man Ramp right there. Yeah. Got any words of wisdom for the people?
Stay
warm. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't much today, folks.
Yeah, it's all right. I had a bunch of food. Next time I come down here, man, I'm going to give it to you, man. I got a whole bunch of food.
All right.
See if I got a little something for you, Ramp.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, we got to look out for each other.
If I get enough, I can stay at someone who says at my friend's house. What kind of friend charges, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They charge me $10 to stay at their house, but I mean, what's left for that?
Yeah.
Trying to get it together.
Yeah, it ain't easy, man. But just keep your head up.
Always. Hope you all are having a good day, y'all.
Absolutely. There you go, man. That's a little something to get you started.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Bless you, man.
Thanks to good people like you, man.
Absolutely, man. If I got it, you got it. We got to look out for each other. All right, God bless you. I give you that because you're a good soul. No matter how hard times is, man, you hang in there. All right, if I got it, you got it, Ramp. Much love. God bless you. All right. I wish I could save everyone, but I'm a dreamer. If I have the resources that the government had, the money that the government have, the money that these entertainers have, which is billions of dollars, I guarantee you no one will be out here homeless. The government has so much money that it's worthless to them. They have so much power that money is worthless to them. So there's no way you're going to convince me that they can't get rid of the homeless population. And I'm talking about the real politicians, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. If you're not familiar with them, go look it up. They got so much money that money means nothing to them. Because you can't just give people tents and food without taking care of their mental health. That's why it become a failure. You can't just give homeless people tents and food without taking care of their mental health. A lot of people out here suffering from mental health issues. So you got to take care of that first. You got to get to the root of the problem. You can't just come out here and give a bunch of homeless people tents and food when they got mental health issues. All right, everyone, herbalists over hospitals, humanity over capitalism. And don't let anyone convince you that the homeless problem can't be eradicated. Yes, it can. Don't buy into that lie. Don't let anyone tell you different. The people that run this world, they got so much money that they don't even know what to do with it. They pay entertainers millions of dollars just to play football and baseball and basketball while they cutting off our balls. They pay these entertainers, these CEOs, so much money they can't spend it in one lifetime. But you're trying to tell me they can't make sure that no one isn't homeless out here. Don't fall for that lie. Come on, do a little critical thinking. Don't let them trick you like that. If they're gonna trick you, make sure that you fall for a trick that's real good. Block party, oh, yeah. Them block parties, I be throwing block parties for negative people, everyone. You come over here being negative, that's when I hit the block button to get rid of you. Post-traumatic stress disorder, absolutely. A lot of people be talking about, you can't help the homeless. You try to help the homeless and they make a mess. They be destroying the tents. They be making a mess all over the city. That's because they got mental problems. Address their mental problem first and then give them things. You can't just give a person that been driven crazy by society a bunch of tents and food. Yes, they gonna go crazy. We was out here yesterday with a homeless person having a mental episode. Kept running out in the middle of traffic. You can't just walk up to him and say, here's a tent. I tried to give him some food. He wouldn't even take the food because he's suffering from mental problems. All right, everyone, let me hurry up before the phone shut down. Let me give you the name of some certified herbalists and holistic doctors. These holistic doctors, everyone, they went to medical school, in case you're impressed with titles. A lot of people be like, I'm not taking no medical advice from anyone that didn't go to medical school. That's extremely ignorant. You can get some life-saving information from a homeless person. A person that went to medical school can give you some information that end up costing you your life. Decide who you're gonna take medical advice from based on the results and not titles. Doctor, nurse don't mean nothing. In fact, in medical school, they're not taught to get to the root cause of your illness. They're not taught to get to the root cause of your illness. They're all about suppressing your symptoms. They want to make you a customer for life. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. So going to medical school don't mean nothing. You should be concerned with results and not titles. Herbalists or hospitals, do the research. Walking around with my crystals to keep negative people away from me. So many negative people in the world, you need crystals out here. Gotta protect yourself. All right, everyone. 2 of the best herbalists out here. Let me hurry up before the phone shut down. We will be going live again later on today. Tomorrow, I try to go live all day, every day. This is my passion. This is what I love doing. I love working for God. I love getting out here, putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis. I love connecting with good people in the cyber world and out here in the community. They say anything that you love doing, you need to find a way to make that your job. This is what I love doing. So it's monetized, and this is what I do for a living. I work for God, serving humanity. That's my job. Hell with capitalism, hell with money. Now give me some money so I can get out here and give it to humanity and help get them together, get their mind right so they can concentrate on what's really important, and that's finding a spiritual reason for living. All right, everyone, 2 of the best herbalists out here. Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Got his own fruits and vegetables, got his own land where he grows his own fruits and vegetables, get water from his own land. Outstanding herbalist. Got his own healing clinic. Go check out Yahki Awaken. Guarantee you won't regret it. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this master herbalist. Go to his website and follow instructions. Key Awaken is getting a lot of people together that the hospital gave up on. He's very active on Instagram, very active on Facebook, got his own YouTube channel. The powers that be keep shutting down his YouTube channel because he's offering too much truth in the land of lies. It is a crime to tell the truth. But his lawyer keep making him put his YouTube channel right back up. Go check out Key Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Master Herbalist. Another outstanding herbalist, Divine Medicinals, D-I-V-I-N-E, Divine Medicinals. I get my full body detoxes from this outstanding herbalist. He got some for the lungs, the kidneys, the liver, your vision. He's very active on Twitter, on X. He gives some outstanding information on Twitter. Go check out Divine Medicinals, D-I-V-I-N-E, Divine Medicinals, for all your life-saving herbs. Take your health into your own hands. All right, I told y'all about my nightmare experience in the hospital, how my loved ones did not know nothing about these herbalists and the way to use them. So they ended up passing away. Title of the video where you can go hear about the nightmare that I went through in the hospital, my loved one went through. I used to tell you everything that went down in the hospital with my loved one, how awful it was being treated for a chronic illness in the hospital, watching my loved one suffer. But I get tired of telling that story over and over. It's so draining and depressing. Normally the videos with the letter R in parentheses, the first 15 minutes, see if I'm talking about what my loved one went through. If not, I'm going to give you the title of 2 videos where I take my time to tell you everything my loved one went through in the hospital. Herbalists over hospitals, everyone, do your research. You can be healed 100%. Don't let anyone tell you different. Keep believing in the impossible. Don't let anyone tell you something can't be done because they don't know how to do it. Just because they don't know how to do it don't mean you shouldn't try to do it. We can't help all the homeless people. You can't. All right, go watch this video on this channel. Walk in the hood, mourning loved ones, and my buddy, to learn about the nightmare that my loved one went through in the hospital. I was there with my loved one, watching my loved one just be tortured. Education over entertainment, everyone. Take your health into your own hands. Read, study, educate yourself. Keep an open mind. No one all the answers. Try to learn something new every day. I got another video. I can't find the paper. Okay. Check out this video also before it starts raining. Mass police on the block. I tell you everything my loved one went through. Go check out Anagram Hall of Fame. Put that in your search engine. Is your life story written in your name? Go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. That website is guaranteed to be already written in your name. I found out that my life story was written in my name. How my loved ones, how their life was going to end up written in their name. Life is so fascinating. When you look up intelligent things and not foolishness on the internet. Read, study, educate yourself. Eat to live. Herbalists over hospitals. Eat organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Stop treating your body like a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Nasty and disgusting. Uncivilized. When the people was living in caves, they wasn't blessed like the people in Africa. The people in Africa had warm weather so they could grow fruits and vegetables while building pyramids. A lot of people, the Neanderthals, the cave dwellers, like I was saying, back in the caveman days, a lot of people was living in the caves in the cold weather. They couldn't grow fruits and vegetables, so they had to have an uncivilized diet. They had to eat dead animals in order to stay alive. But this ain't the caveman days. You're not a Neanderthal. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Why you can't hold the paper steady? Because I got bad nerves. I'm a good guy living in a bad world. This world has messed up my nerves. Here, the wind is blowing. But I try to put it up there again, but the weather is freezing. And I'm trying to hurry up and get this out there before it starts raining, because the rain is coming. To write down the number. What, the number to the vegan store? Are you right here in Cincinnati? There you go, that's a little steady right there. How you like that for steadiness? Rock steady. That's the north to the vegan store. Eat to live. All right, everyone. Let me hurry up before it starts raining. It's cold out here. I think in order, considering that it's freezing out here, I'm doing a great job. All right, everyone. You want to know what's really going on in this demonic world? Go check out websites like this right here. And this may be very steady because the wind is blowing. It's a thin paper. But go check out this website, Illuminati News. If you're not afraid of the truth shall set you free. It may piss you off. Oh well, if the truth hurt, then you be in pain. If the truth drive you crazy, then you be insane. But to reject the truth is insane and lame. All right, everyone. You want to know who run the world from behind the scenes? It's not the president, not the governor, the mayors. Here go the real names of the people that run the world, everyone. And the wind's starting to blow as I say that. Put the video on pause and go look up them names. Try to show it to you one more time, but the wind blowing like crazy now. Go look up these names in your search engine. Do your research. These are the real presidents, everyone. These are the real world leaders. They don't like to be on TV all the time. They don't like their face out there, their information out there. Here goes some of the information you can learn on this channel, some of the topics. Read, study, education over entertainment. Go to Illuminati News. Find out what's going on in the world. You ain't gonna find out the truth about what's going on in this world from the idiot box, from the television, telling lies to your vision. Your shows are called programs because you're being programmed and don't even realize it. The news is propaganda because you're being dumbed down. NEWS, North, East, West, South. They dumb it down, programming the entire world, the North, East, West, and South, through the miseducation, through the idiot box, the television, TV. They put all this in front of your face every day. They just figure you would never decipher what they put in front of your face. Read, study, educate yourself. When you go from one show to another, you call it channel. Turn the channel, as in channeling spirits. Because the powers that be, that's what they into, conjuring spirits. They are very satanic. They got you participating in their satanic rituals and you don't even realize it. Do you know how to spell? See how they put that into your subconscious? Spell, as in putting a spell on you. Do you write? These are the things they put into your subconscious all the time using math. This is spiritual warfare. Learn the truth. Read, study yourself. So much information out here. No excuse for anyone to be dumber than a study. All forms of knowledge. Don't be thrown off by, oh, that's a black history. That's a white history. Read and study everything that come across your path. You can find a little bit of truth in all literature. Don't get caught up in titles and personalities. Information and knowledge. Whatever don't make your life better, throw it away. People get on my nerves being so ignorant. Oh, I don't like that person right there that book is written by, so I'm not going to go read the information. You don't have to like the author to like the information. Take in all information. See if it make your life better. If it don't, then get rid of it. Self, everyone. All right, everyone. I'm about to hurry up and give you the name of these holistic doctors before the phone shut down. They need holistic health tips. I want to get you this life-saving information before my power shut down. We will be going live Sunday. Cincinnati Bengals going to have a home game. They're going to be out there tailgating. So we will go live Sunday. Go check out the tailgating party about 8 in the morning. And this Saturday, live Cincinnati, Ohio, they're going to have fireworks around 7 p.m. They're going to have Santa Claus coming down from the skyscraper this Saturday, 7 p.m. So we're going to go check that out. All right, let me get you the name of the holistic doctors and the holistic health tips before I run out of power, before the phone shut down. All right, everyone, first holistic health tip, get yourself a juicer. Get a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Every time you juice, make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. Every time you juice, make sure all your ingredients are organic. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces of juice every time you juice. Try not to get drowned out by traffic. Let me go this way where traffic ain't so loud. All right, everyone, juice organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Make sure all your ingredients are organic. Make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. And every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces every time you juice. 2 stories about juicing. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease, so bad she thought she was going to have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to help it heal from a chronic illness. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Give your body what it needs, your body will heal on its own. I don't believe in root canals, removing the tonsils, none of that. But instead of getting my mother a kidney, we got my mother a juicer, and the juice recipe that we got from the juice lady. May blue eyes, love your family. All right, so we got my mother the juice recipe that we got from the juice lady. The juice lady is very active on Facebook. You can find her on YouTube. She got over 30 books on Amazon. Go look her up on Amazon under the juice lady. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. Go check out the juice lady. Got my mother kidneys together. And my mother have a whole bunch of other bad habits. Unfortunately, like a lot of people in America, it's easy to be over out here no matter what. Bad weather, bad phone, don't matter. Give me a minute out here no matter what. Bad weather, bad phone, don't matter. Give me a minute, everyone. All right, everyone, the bad weather is shutting down the phone, and it's an old phone. It's a race against time. So I got to hurry up and get this information out here before I lose power. All right, everyone. So like I said, I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to help it heal from a chronic illness. My mother needed a kidney, but instead of getting my mother a kidney, we got her a juicer and a juice recipe that we got from the juice lady. Within a year of juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month, my mother's kidneys went from being stage 3 disease to being normal. And she have bad habits. Like I said, she's overweight. You can't be unhealthy. You can't be healthy and be overweight. You got to get rid of the belly fat. My mother is working on it. She still eat processed food. You got to get rid of that. My mother is working on that. And she got a bad habit. She smokes cigarettes. She working on getting rid of that. But that's how demonic the government is. Why would you sell cigarettes to your citizens, to God's children, knowing cigarettes causes cancer? The powers that be will sell anything. The powers that be will sell anything for money. The merchants of death. Why would you sell cigarettes knowing cigarettes causes cancer? Cancer causing products should be absolutely illegal. That includes cigarettes. Cigarettes are so bad, they don't just take out people that smoke. They take out people standing next to you. Thousands of people pass away from secondhand smoke. But the government that claim to be Christians and having God we trust on their dollar bills, they sell things that causes cancer to God's children, like the demons they are. Anyway, my mother is working on getting rid of that habit. And even with those habits, terrible habits and condition, my mother was able to reverse her stage 3 kidney disease by juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. That's all she could afford to do, by the way. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. You really need to juice 13 times a day. That's a lot of juicing. That's a lot of money. A lot of people can't afford that. My mother can't afford that. I can't afford that. You probably can't afford that. But my mother did not get discouraged. She just said, I'm just going to juice according to my budget. All she could afford to do was juice twice a month. It took her longer to heal, but she did heal. And the same will happen to you. You can't afford to juice 13 times a day. Just juice according to your budget. It's going to take you longer to heal, but you will heal. Trust the process. Go raw vegan and juice organic fruits and vegetables until you are healed. No matter what chronic illness you're dealing with, no matter what stage illness, no matter what stage you're in, you can't be healed. Don't let anyone tell you different. Hi, how you doing, family? Trying to hurry up before the phone shut down. We'll be back out here again later on today, and we'll be back out here again tomorrow. Another story about juicing. My cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was trained to do in W. Medical School. She did everything the hospital told her to do. Nothing was working. She got in touch with me because she know I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe I gave my mother, the recipe for the kidneys. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic healing. Because in just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was full of energy and having regular bowel movements again. Why she knew nothing about holistic healing, although she went to medical school and was a registered nurse for over 40 years. Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body. Medical school is all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They want you to be a customer for life. So that's the first holistic health tip. Juice organic fruits and vegetables. Next, surround yourself around positive people like May Blue Eyes. It's a scientific fact that being mad, stressed, angry, depressed can weaken your immune system and make you sick. If you got people in your life, every time they come around, they got something negative to say. They're not happy, so they don't want you to be happy. Get them people out of your life. That includes friends and family members. If they negative, get them out of your life. You need to protect your precious energy. Next holistic health tip. Get outside in nature. Get outside in nature at least 30 minutes a day. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Exercise 30 minutes a day. The easiest exercise you can do is what I'm doing right now, and that's walk. Walk 30 minutes a day. Get out in the sun at least 30 minutes a day. If you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need to be in the sun 2 hours a day. That's where you get your vitamin D from. The sun makes you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. Next holistic health tip, drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars, from a glass. Stay away from tap water. Stay away from plastic bottles. If you're going to drink from a plastic bottle, at least make sure the plastic bottle says no BPA. The powers that be are a bunch of lunatics. They poison the water supply. They put fluoride in the water, fluoride in the toothpaste. Drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars or from a glass. Stay away from tap water. Stay away from plastic bottles. Get some water filters for your home. It's not even safe to bathe in nasty tap water. Next holistic health tip, eat nature's superfoods, food that comes from the ground and from the soil. You too poor, then pray. You can afford to eat, pray over what. Next holistic health tip, eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Stay away from meat, processed food, and dairy. Dairy is scary. Eggs, animal products, cheese, ice cream, stay away from that crap. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills on YouTube. M-I-L-T-O-N, last name Mills. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. He tells you why you need to stay away from milk and dairy. Dairy is scary. Stay away from animal products. They got dairy-free everything these days anyway. Dairy-free cheese, almond milk, plant-based eggs, dairy-free ice cream. Eat to live, don't live to eat. So eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Eat raw broccoli. Don't boil it, don't fry it, don't put it in the microwave. Eat it raw. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. Eat raw broccoli, very good for the body. Organic raw broccoli. Next holistic health tip, try to hurry up before the phone shut down. I ain't messing around, I'm here to get down. Next holistic health tip, learn about grounding. Grounding is when you ground grass. Hopefully grass that don't have a bunch of pesticides in it. Take your shoes off. Walk in the grass, stand in the grass, 20 minutes daily, barefoot. That's called grounding. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. I know a lot of us find it hard to believe that you can be healed from nature. A lot of us, unfortunately, think doctors and hospitals are more powerful than nature and God. Wrong thinking. Go watch the documentary called Earthing the Movie. E-A-R-T-H-I-N-G, Earthing the Movie. These people were diagnosed with chronic illnesses, and instead of running a big pharma, they just took their shoes off, stood in the grass, walked in the grass 20 minutes daily, not every other day, but daily. And they was able to heal themselves from chronic illnesses. No prescription medications needed, no surgeries. You can be healed holistically, 100%. Ain't no doubt about it. Trust the process. Don't let anyone tell you different. All right, everyone, those are holistic health tips. Now, let me give you the name of the holistic doctors. Hopefully, I can get this in before the phone shut down, the weather is getting bad, but I'm devoted to getting this truth out here. All right, everyone, go check out Dr. Sabi. These are holistic doctors and herbalists and nutritionists. They don't need your money. Financially, they are doing great. They're giving you all this information out of the kindness of their hearts. Believe it or not, there's still some good people in the world. Everyone is not scamming, scheming, everyone don't worship money. Go check out Dr. Sabi, S-E-B-I. Put that in your search engine. Go check out their websites and their YouTube channel. Go check out Chef AJ. Up next, go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Go check out Dr. Michael Greger, G-R-E-G-E-R, Dr. Michael Greger. Go check out Fully Raw. Young lady from Hawaii. Don't eat no cooked food. Go check out Fully Raw from Hawaii. She showed you how to make healthy recipes. She showed you how to make healthy milk. Stay away from animal milk. Animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans, plain and simple. She showed you how to make healthy ice cream, healthy cookies, healthy cupcakes. Go check out Fully Raw. Up next, how you doing, family? Up next, go check out the Juice Lady. I told you the Juice Lady got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. Got over 30 books on Amazon. Got my mother together. All right, up next, go check out, man, the wind is blowing, it is cold. Up next, go check out The Truth About Cancer. The Truth About Cancer. He was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Like a smart man, he said no to the big cancer. He said no to chemo, no to surgery, no to radiation. The doctors told him you're crazy. You're not going to make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here. He did what the Bible told you to do. Revelation 22, verse 2. The leaves are for healing. He used organic herbs. He drunk so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. Every day he ate a giant salad that he called his anti-cancer salad. He'd give you the recipe on his website, Chris Beat Cancer. All right, I gotta hurry up, the phone about to shut down. Go check out The Truth About Cancer. The powers that be had the YouTube channel shut down. Too many people was taking their advice to deal with chronic illnesses. People was going to the organic health store. They was going to the organic section of the grocery store. They was getting organic fruit, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. They were using organic. So the powers that be had the YouTube channel shut down. But you can still find them to be healed holistically, naturally. 100%. Ain't no dairy practice out of Houston. Go check out his website, a holistic heart expert. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the hospital gave up on him, told him there's nothing we can do. Hospital prepared to slowly die. Never take that advice. Terrible advice. Never take that advice. As long as you got life, you can be healed 100%. You just got to do everything the herbalists and the holistic doctors tell you to do. If they give you a list of 10 things to do, you must do all 10 things, not 9, all 10. And that's what these patients did. They did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. He put them on the raw vegan diet. He gave them the smoothie protocol. Real simple to make. I make it all the time. I got to make it tonight for one of my loved ones. On my short videos, I give you the recipe to this heart smoothie. Go watch my short videos. At the end of my short videos, I give you recipes for cancer, lupus, heart disease. Go watch my short videos. All right, so Dr. Baxter Montgomery put these people on a raw vegan diet. Many years later, they are still here, heart disease reversed. Proving the doctors wrong once again. Doctors gave them 6 months. They went raw vegan, did everything the holistic doctor told them to do, and their heart disease reversed. They are still living. You can be healed 100%, everyone. All right, I'm rushing because my phone about to shut down. I don't live in Russia, but I'm Russian. I appreciate everyone supporting positive content. To find out the truth, everyone, go check out websites like davidike.com. You're not going to get it from the idiot box. You're not going to get it from school. I don't care if you go to private school or college. Go check out independent sources that's not afraid to tell the truth. Go check out davidike.com, I-C-K-E. Go check out, yes ma'am. All right, always good seeing you. Go check out jeffrense.com, R-E-N-S-E, Jeff Rense. Go check out Illuminati News, welcome page. Go check out Jordan Maxwell, put that in your search engine. Check out all his work on Amazon, on YouTube. William Cooper, check out all his work on Amazon and on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Behold a Pale Horse. So much information out here, everyone. This is the information age. No excuse for being dumber than a box of rocks. Read, study, educate yourself. God over Satan, herbalists over hospitals, entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporate America. That's just all about making money. Education over entertainment. The key is to life. Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. We are one. The phone is about to shut down. I'm about to go home and make some smoothies for my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. I'm about to make that heart smoothie that I just told you about from Dr. Baxter Montgomery. And I got a juice recipe for the kidneys. Let food be the medicine. All right, everyone. We'll be back later on today. God bless you.